not planning to ban every large beverage out there. Larger sizes of water, because that doesn't have any sugar. Milk, fruit juice, and diet soda would still be allowed. Although I got to tell you, some fruit juice does have sugar added to it. All right, guys. Have at it on this one. What's your take?
This is
okay. Well, why don't I go first, since I believe I'm the only one that supports this. But before you guys attack
me. What, are you giving away our opinions?
Well, I mean, I believe I'm the only one that supports it.
So sugary.
So let me just make the argument for it first, but before you kill me. First of all, I'm diabetic, so this is something that's real to me and a lot of other Americans, as we all can agree.
You're a fake diabetic. You're a type 2 diabetic. Talk to the type 1 diabetic. Talk to the type 1.
Okay, but wait. So it took me a long time to realize this. Seriously, Tom. On most drinks, it's soda. What they do is false advertising. They will take, for example, 15 grams or whatever it is of sugar. But what they don't tell you is that that's only based on 8 grams. And what you, on so 8 ounces, on 8 ounces,
like 3 servings in the bottle.
And it's 3 servings in the bottle. So it's actually almost 70 grams.
Yeah, but there's a place to go to solve that problem.
Bloomberg has been effective with the smoking. We all ridiculed him with that. Deaths are down.
Look, there's no
in New York City.
No. First of all, smoking a whole nother story. There's just more people buying it. As you raise taxes, more people are buying it from illegal places.
As far as deaths in New York City, they're down.
It would be impossible to identify that. Deaths just over a few years period of time. You have to smoke for a long time.
Down.
But no, it's not true. They're judging. I'm an expert in this. It's based on they're only judging that based on the packs sold, and that's based on the tax stamps sold by the state and by the city. It's being bought. Cigarettes are being bought from out of state on the internet and from the Native American reservation. As far as the soda, Tom, thank you for because I know you agree and I know you understand this issue. Because Pataki took it on years ago, and it's continuing, and we're losing hundreds of millions of dollars because of it. That said, this is a nanny state move. This is another Bloomberg, I want to impose my will on you. This is the fun police at work here, and there's something about personal responsibility, personal choice, personal liberty, that if we want to drink that soda, we can drink that soda. And you know something? I'll have the cigar out in the park, too, while I'm drinking my soda. I love it.
But guys, do you know there's a special on HBO right now about young kids that are greatly overweight?
With
they look
parents.
Like me. It's not bad parents.
It's terrible parents. It's about parenting. Well, listen, Dominic, let's just take this a step farther. Is beer good for you? No. So why don't they just say beer's really not good for you?
What about candy?
Candy's not good for you.
Cupcakes
are good. Wine, really?
I'm
sure the mayor really likes
I'll
wine.
take that.
But too much wine is no good for you. I mean, this is about we do not want government telling us how much salt to use, how much pepper to put in our food.
2 years from now, you guys will be praising Bloomberg for this.
No, I won't.
Remember, I said it. Remember the results 2 years from now.
I will point out for Dominic, the idea of posting calorie contents on menus.
I hate it.
I hated it too.
I hate it.
Now I love it.
I hate it.
Now I love it because I have more information to make a smart choice.
I hate it.
Have you looked
now
at one of those Big Macs that you eat?
Now
the calories that are in
instead of enjoying my bacon double cheeseburger, I'm angry while I eat it. That raises my blood pressure. I still buy it and eat it, but now my blood pressure's up 50 points, and I got to go to a doctor to get blood pressure medicine. I still eat it.
But guys, seriously, people are dying. The diabetic rates are going through the chart. Okay. Something that's to be done.
But is that just about soda? Where does it end?
I got to jump in. Because we got to take a break. No, this debate's going to continue during the break. We also want to hear from you. If you want to call in, give us your opinion, and try to shout over the table. Here's the question. Do you agree with Bloomberg's proposed ban on sugary drinks? You see the number on your screen, 888-766-2428. Also Facebook or Twitter. Come on back. We're going to have this debate right on the other side of the commercial. You know, there is a public element to this. As much as I'm pro-choice when it comes to what you want to do with your body and what kind of sodas you want to do, there is a health cost that comes with it. There is the state and taxpayers wind up paying the cost of medical treatment for obesity in a lot of cases. The same argument that they used to try to make the attacks on smoking.
Based on soda?
Based on obesity.
Based on diabetes.
But we're talking about soda. This is, if it's a problem, and arguably it is, and arguably it isn't.
It is a problem. Then we should ban pizza. We should have a big tax on pizza. If you eat a whole pie, you're going to die of obesity.
I say we ban helicopters.
Ban
Doesn't the mayor like to ride around in his helicopter and he rides
We should
it?
ban everything.
And guess what? As a diabetic, they tell us not to eat pizza because of the sauce, the cheese. It's not good for you.
And clearly you still are.
And what about the pizza with the cheese? What about the pizza with the cheese in the crust?
And pepperoni.
Is that
Right.
should, I mean,
Bad,
clearly
dude,
that
bad,
should be banned,
bad.
right?
But guys,
that's over the top.
2 years from now, and I know most of the callers are going to disagree with this. Part of it is because they don't like Bloomberg, and part of it is because it plays into the nanny state. 2 years from now, both of you will praise
There is
Bloomberg
not
for
a
this.
prayer of that happening, and I'm a big supporter of Bloomberg. I just think on this nanny stuff state, he is completely
He's
wrong.
off base.
Let's help out Dominic's argument a little bit. A couple of the comments from Twitter, and let's start with Joel Randall, who wrote in to say it can help by getting rid of those hazardous 24-ounce CNC sodas from bodegas that kids go crazy over for 50 cents. It is cheap. It is a cheap drink there. Fitness restored. Similar to the smoking ban, I believe this proposed ban on sugary drinks will have a positive effect.
Fitness Restored obviously has a health store because he's Fitness Restored, or he's a personal trainer, and then there's money in it to be made for him. He wants people working out.
But if
You know how easy it is to say that you're against something that's bad for your health? That's very easy to say, oh, I'm against, you know what, all smokers we should get rid of all smoking. We should get rid of all drinking. Get rid of all this overeating and beveraging with the sugar. You know something? That's the easy side to take. When you want to think about your personal liberty, your personal freedoms, this, again, you have to think of the slippery slope argument. This can go to everything that you like. As soon as it hits something that you like, that's when you want it to stop. Someone like me wants it to stop at the beginning when we start to hit on all those personal liberty matters.
You make very valid points, and I know we're running short on time, but what happens when what we're looking at America right now? Physical education almost doesn't exist in schools for the most part. That's number one. Number two, there's a McDonald's, and no, I'm not attacking their brand, but there's a McDonald's or a Burger King or a Domino's on every corner in major cities. Right. So you add up no physical education, you add up all this fast food loaded with salt and sugar, and the rates are going through the roof, guys. Somebody has to do something.
Tell the parents to get their kids out and get a paper out and start walking. It's not the government's job to tell them what they should be doing.
And Tom is upset again.
Again.
Somebody
My blood pressure's through the roof.
Somebody get this man a Pepsi to help him cool off.
I drink Diet Coke. Diet Coke, gentlemen. Send it to my home.
You can have as much as you want. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, a much more serious topic.